Good morning, General Chat. Matthew De La Rue here. We're settling into our 6th episode of the deep dive through the Gifted Hater Patreon exclusive archive. If you are a new listener, welcome, but please, these episodes are sequential, so do yourself a favor. Go back to the first episode of the Patreon exclusive archive, where we begin this journey through the Gifted Haters paywall protected content. Today, we will be discussing the 6th paywalled exclusive upload from the Gifted Hater. This is his first positive part review. It's for his favorite skater, Max Palmer, from his from the debut 917 skateboarding video. And this upload currently has 2,213 views. Another very small view count for Gifted Hater content. For the last 2 years, his YouTube main channel uploads are getting, 150,000, 200,000 views. So if you are not a Patreon subscriber, and you are a fan of Gifted Hater, there is loads of content that nobody has seen, that you have not seen, hidden behind this paywall. So go and become a Patreon. Currently, the Gifted Hater has 3,053 paid members of his Patreon. So it is a popular Patreon. It is a good Patreon. He uploads new exclusive content constantly. But let's focus on what we have today. And I will introduce you to our guest. This is my first guest on the Good Morning General Chat podcast, who is not a Discord, Corey Glick fans Discord member. Let me introduce you to my in real life friend, the skate homie and music producer and rapper, Doof. Say hello to everybody, Doof.
Hello, everybody, Doof. How are you guys doing? Good to be here. I've been a little bit out of the skateboarding world, so yeah, it's nice to, see what y'all are on about. Actually, this is weird because this video is similar to probably the last time I was watching skate videos, so I'm actually familiar with this skater, this video, and his body of work. So I'm a fan. Let's get it.
All right, cool. But this is your first piece of paywalled content from the Gifted Hater, right?
Oh yeah. Nah, this is actually an effort to get free shit. I don't believe in I'm definitely not supporting the
So you watched the video, right? So since this is your first piece of exclusive Patreon content, was there anything shocking that he said that you were surprised that you wouldn't hear in a normal upload, or was it relatively tame?
So this is interesting because this is the first time I've seen him out of his element and doing something this transparent. Because he's always hating on shit. So, it's interesting to see him dip his toes in the waters of positivity, Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I thought it was an interesting one. I'm glad to have you talking about it, just to see him trying to be positive and seeing what his paying customers even think of it. Oh, before I get started on that, let me do a quick ad read. This is an ad read for CC Rentals, van and car rentals. Based out of Hell's Kitchen, Manhattan. CC Rentals, I am not affiliated with this car rental location, but every time we rent from this location, the vans are outdated, the shocks are obliterated, and questionable batteries. I understand this location is affordable for businesses last minute, however. If you need, they need new vehicles. The West Village location had better vans in the past, but since they're closed, we have to settle. I wouldn't pay more personal or business expenses here. There's better options in and around Manhattan, even if I have to pay more. Lastly, the front desk has the best customer service beside the floor staff. And so if you are in need of a car rental in or around Manhattan, go with CC Rentals. Shout out CC Rentals. Thank you for supporting the podcast. All right. Now, with that done, I like to rate these episodes before I start, 1 to 10. And I'm going to give this episode I'm going to give this one a 10 because pretty much what you touched on. It was really cool to see the Gifted Hater be interested, talk about something he actually likes instead of just hating on something. And I think he brings up a lot of really cool, valid points and shows his listeners that you can be constructive in criticism and in praise.
Amen to that.
All right, great. I think I've got everything out of the way. Then let's just push play on this one and let's see where it takes us. Okay, you did watch it, right?
Yeah, did watch it. Yeah.
Okay, thank God, man. I've had some real issues with some of the previous guests, like. Yeah. All right, let's go. So
I've tried recording this several times already, and I think I'm struggling because I'm going to be talking about my favorite skateboarder, and believe it or not, in the past 6 months, I've had a whole lot more practice.
All right, I'm going to just mute it a little bit so you and I can just kind of talk a little bit. That there was Joa back in 2021, a younger Joa. But a Joa I've become familiar with now as I'm deep diving through this content. Do you want to describe what we're looking at to our listeners as the Good Morning General Chat podcast is an audio only podcast? One second, I got a little. Can I hear you? Can I hear you, Doof?
Can you hear me?
All right, there we go. Do you want to describe to our listeners what we're looking at?
Okay, so this is just an introduction to my understanding, and also an interesting story of probably how he got on the topic. This is 4 years ago he filmed this video, so I mean...
Can you just describe like what we're looking at on the screen? Because, like Gifted Hater is mostly known for his visuals. Like right now we have a pop-up of Logan Lara, who is the filmmaker and owner of one of the co-owners of Limousine. And he was the guy doing all the videos for 917 when 917 was around.
Like Logan Lava. Yeah, he just showed that guy up there. It's just the Gifted Hater himself on the screen right now, and is that it's a person in the background?
It was a female person.
Oh, yeah.
So, is that a family member? Is that a loved one?
Judging by the casuality of how they entered and exited the frame, I would say this is a person that is used to his presence.
Oh, there they are. Okay, we've got blue hair, crawling on the bed. Okay, that must be a love interest.
Might be.
Yeah, that must be a love interest. I don't think that's as... Gifted Hater mentions recently in a recent stream. This is recorded right now, October 21st, 2025. And in a recent stream, the Gifted Hater was talking about his sister. There's the dog. That's Monster. Monster gets an appearance.
Oh, you're familiar with the dog. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the Gifted Hater lore through the Corey Glick fans Discord. That was a Discord that I was a member of up until recently. There was some issues about free speech and some issues with this podcast, really. And I felt obligated to just leave that space if I wasn't going to be allowed to express myself the way I wanted. I don't want to have I don't want to be spending time on the internet with people who aren't going to appreciate all the hard work I do for this podcast.
That's the correct energy you should have, sir. Knowing you through the years, you have a lot to offer, man. So
thanks, Doof. You too. That's why, shout out to all the members of the Discord, but fuck the mods, fuck Neokaya, and
I will live vicariously through you, sir.
Thank you very much for that, Doof. Yeah, this is just my bullshit that I'm bringing into this thing. And Yeah, anyway, I think he's about to start right there, right? Like that can't be Max though. Oh, here we go. Here's the beginning of the video.
Okay. Green changes. Oh, okay.
Are you familiar with Max Palmer?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Fan or not a fan?
He's in my eyes, a controversial skateboarder because I have my relationship and I enjoy his skateboarding. I don't like his fans most of the time. I usually don't like his fans. It's like Kanye West or like Rick and Morty. Great product, but the fans are like unbearable sometimes.
So you like that track Cousins?
Cousins.
You mentioned Kanye as someone who's
Oh no. I'm a realist. You can't go past 2010, 2008. Once you get past there, it's
did you like the stuff he did with like Jay-Z and like the Diplomats?
The Diplomats. Yeah, I'm too familiar with the lore, so it's I like bro. Kanye West before a certain time puts out a great product, so you can't, you might even enjoy it and not even know he made it. He probably made a lot of your favorite songs, and then you just gotta detach the art from the artist a little bit if you want to enjoy it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so you are a fan of Max Palmer, but you think his fans can be a little bit much.
It's not that they're much because I am on the outskirts of skateboarding, looking in, so it doesn't bother me.
But you lived in New York City for a while, and did you ever have any real life Max encounters?
No.
Oh, I want to cut you off first. Speaking of in real life Max encounters, we're at the part of the video where Max is saying hello to his girlfriend at the time, and I can ID this person if there's any Gifted Hater fans out there. Do you recognize this person?
I do not.
Okay, they are they work in the fashion industry. I've been at many a breakfast and lunch table, sat on apple boxes next to them, and here's the Gifted Hater is describing this woman and is really appreciating, Max's interaction with them. And I will say that this woman is a plus New Yorker. So good on Max for holding down a relationship with the big bad SG.
Okay, all right. So you want my opinion on?
Well, do you have any Max stories? Any in real life Max encounters?
No. My relationship with skateboarders is with my friends that skateboard. So no, this person though that he's talking to looks very tall and has flowing, gorgeous hair.
Yeah,
and
really good hair.
By the height, tells me they might have a good post game, maybe a little triple threat. Like you're a Massachusetts guy. They might could 10-day contract with the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, there's a Kevin McHale flair going on between with them. Yeah. So yeah, she's it's a good one for sure. I like that. This goes. So what about like Max Palmer spots? Do you have most people that have lived in New York City have gone to a Max Palmer spot or been to a spot where they hear a story about, oh, Max Palmer did this here. Did you have any of those?
The one that comes to mind is that cellar door weird thing that has like the angle iron zigzagged on it over near the old Brooklyn route, like on the way. I forget which stop that was, but yeah, he does like a lot of like 50-50 like or Willie grind stuff on that gate. That,
okay,
like,
was that in Manhattan or it's in the Brooklyn side?
It's in Brooklyn.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't spend much. I barely left Manhattan when I was living there, so I don't know much about about like Long Island, but it's
Long Island.
Yeah, Brooklyn's on Long Island.
Oh yeah, actually, I have heard like other New Yorkers say that, or like there's some people that are like, yeah, all of that is Queens, right?
Queens County. I think Brooklyn is part of Queens County. But yeah, Queens and Brooklyn, for those who don't understand how maps work and don't realize like geography, Manhattan is broken up into 5 boroughs. So you've got the island of Manhattan, you've got the Bronx, which is north of Manhattan. It's not on the island. It's actually across the East River. And it's like so the Bronx is actually connected to mainland USA. Then you have the island of Manhattan south of it. And then the next borough is Staten Island, which is another island, which is quite much larger to Manhattan. And it kind of, it's almost more, if you've never been to Staten Island is basically New Jersey. It feels like New Jersey, in my opinion. It's very car-centric. And then you have Brooklyn and Queens, which are 2 of the most popular boroughs, probably have the biggest population. But those 2 boroughs are, in fact, on Long Island. So if you live in Brooklyn, if you've moved to Brooklyn, if you're claiming Brooklyn, the reality is you're claiming Long Island. So
hold on, I would like to I'm sure he's going to pause the video. You don't have to. One, I want to commend you. I didn't know you were such a geography enthusiast, man.
I love maps.
Oh my God. I love maps, and it's nice to know that all these years, this is the first time I've taken into account how good you are at geography. That's amazing. Second, I don't think this clip counts.
Okay, well, describe this clip. We're talking about, it was a nose manual, right? Was it a kick? Did he kickflip into it? This is the 3rd trick, by the way. Sorry, guys. Fuck, I'm off topic. All right. Let's go back. I'm sorry. I don't like to rewind these, but I want to play this. Okay, so basically, let's hear what he's saying.
Doing nose bonks on rails, on bump to bars and stuff, and I can see why people don't like them. I consider this sort of like kissing the
Okay,
rails.
so this was that bump to bar nose bonk. What do you think of Joa's description?
So this is where one of my problems with Max Palmer fans lie. Right? So usually these are the crowds, this is like the illegal trick crowd.
Yeah.
And there exists illegal tricks. But they have no problem when Max Palmer does an illegal trick. I myself, I love a good illegal trick. 50-50 front shove. Fucking, oh my God. It's raw sex. I never became a Willie grind guy. That's a different kind of poison. I know a guy that's really good at Willie grinds, and I feel like nobody ever forgave him for it.
So you felt like the nose bonk was an illegal trick. What about this next trick that we just saw?
Hold on, was that the nose bonk to that little tail slide?
Yeah.
Yeah, the nose bonk tail slide is like good to me because that's his vein. You know, that's in his.
So it's a board slide, right?
Yeah.
And then he whips it around to switch front nose.
But that's just artistry.
Okay, so this one you like.
I like this one.
Even though it's a board slide on a ledge, which is...
But that's what I'm saying. I don't see why he would even entertain the thought of that being an illegal trick.
Okay.
If you are a fan of this guy. The concept of an illegal trick should go out the window when you are partaking in such as Max Palmer.
Got you. So the first 2 clips were okay. You're sort of okay with but then you feel like he's a little bit reaching with the calling the nose bonk okay. What do you not like about this trick?
He just doesn't roll away from it. He
goes into the stairs.
Swerve is a natural part of the trick. It is part of the biography of a good skate clip. And if you do not swerve around whatever minor inconvenience is part of the spot, you didn't land the trick.
Yeah, I'm glad you're on here because I didn't even really think about that, and I think you're right. I think it's like the fact that like when people are a fan of somebody, they let a lot of shit slide, right?
Doesn't count. Come on, man. You know better.
All right, so that kickflip nose manual that Joel was praising doesn't count.
This I love.
What's up?
This next thing I love.
Oh, okay. You like this next clip?
I like this next clip.
And do you remember what Joa says about it? Let's listen.
Excellent choice.
He
this
said
video
the same
part.
thing. I'm going
it highlights a lot of the more entertaining parts of Mac.
He's just talking about the song.
We have a really nicely
the
pinched.
song on this part. I hate the song on this part so much.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like the song either.
Song.
I don't like the song either, and I don't need the song. So that was just a really perfect frontside crooked grind, right?
Switch? I think that was Switch. No? Is he Goofy?
He is Goofy.
Okay, never mind. All right, so that was a regular front. I guess the way he does things sometimes it looks Switch. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget, this is also older. This video came out, what, like 2016?
Yeah. I remember when this came out, man.
Yeah. So nowadays, you'd probably need a kickflip into that front crook.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This one.
Can you describe this to us? What we're seeing? Where's this spot? This is this is the basketball court in Chinatown, right?
Yeah. So this one, when it came out, it conflicted me in my soul because, I mean, I respect how he breaks it down, and he's like, oh yeah, he uses it as like
to guide his skateboard.
I
like that too about it.
Yeah, but I feel like if any other skateboarder did this, they would be like, what the fuck are you doing? But over the years, I have come to appreciate this clip because it's like I love when skateboarding takes the form of surfing. A lot of skateboarders hate on surfing, but, you know, that's all you're doing. So he, like, surfs this spot that has almost no transition to it until, like, the last foot.
And have you skated this spot?
Yes, I have.
Did you do anything on the flat bar there or anything?
I think by the time I went there, that flat bar might have been messed up.
Maybe.
I don't know why I wouldn't have done anything on that flat bar.
Yeah, I feel like you would have had some stuff on there.
Yeah, but I skated the other side, and like it's really good flat ground, and then like the pop up the ledge, and like but I did an ollie. I think by the time I started skating there, they put that rubber mat down. Calisthenics part. So it's a bit like it got hard to skate after a while.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, this is an example of me not liking Max Palmer fans.
Yep. And that's why I think that's where Joa has a picture of some guy that skates for Powell Peralta. It's not Andy Anderson, but it's one of those other guys. And
I can't remember the guy, but he's a new fallen skater. I don't see how you can hate on Max Palmer. I mean, how you could like Max Palmer and then hate on that guy that he just pictured. He skates for Powell Peralta. He skates a fishboard. Practically no nose. Some of the shit he pops out on. Like, if you don't have respect for that, like, it's like enraging to me how you could do all of the slappy grinds and all the like illegal lovey-dovey.
So you don't agree with Gifted Hater then? You see Max's style of skating as the same as that kid that skates for Powell Peralta?
I mean, it's less advanced than that kid. That other kid is really good.
Okay.
Amazing. The shit that he does on a fishboard, like, if you like Max Palmer, you should love that other guy. His pants are just tighter. That's the only thing. He likes to dress like Corey Duffel in fucking 2008, but...
See, we're conflicted because I'm a big Max Palmer fan, and I do not like that other kid.
But that other kid is good, and it's like this is my thing with skateboarding. It's like at the end of the day, we're all fucking adults that never stop playing with this toy. And where do you get the wherewithal to think that like how you play with your toy is better than how somebody else plays with their toy?
So here's why. Here's where the difference is. Oh fuck, I keep getting sidetracked.
Fucking up, man. We'll stop. We talk about this.
Can you just stop for 1 second? All right. I want to talk about. All right. I don't like to rewind these, but let me rewind this one. Okay. So this guy. You said at the beginning that you're not really. You're a little bit tapped out of skateboarding right now, right?
Well, I mean, for my personal reasons, but I know what's true.
But you still skate at all? When was the last time you skated?
Maybe 2 days ago.
Okay, so in real life you're still skating, but you're not watching so much skate content.
No, okay. I live right next door to Machbot, so
Wait, where do you live?
I live next door to Machbot. I could go to Machbot and watch Bastian Salabanzi. Fucking.
I gotta come visit you, man. Fucking.
Yeah.
It's pissing rain out right now. It's like, so the reason why I hate this kid from Powell Peralta is that like
you pause it right quick so we can pause it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now we're good. All right, let's go.
So I don't like this kid because I don't get to skate as often as you. If I'm on a good week, I'll skate. A good week will be 3 to 4 hours of skating. That's a good week for me in 2024, 2025. A normal week for me is no skateboarding.
Same.
But so I do a lot of my skateboard adjacent stuff through the screen now. So I watch a lot of skateboard videos and I watch a lot of skateboard YouTube. And I feel like this Powell Peralta guy is getting thrown down my fucking face from algorithms.
And this is why you have to take my approach and be an outsider looking in, because I don't see it that much. My algorithm is set up for other things like anime titties.
Yeah, but you can still have good taste, and there's no way that kid has good taste.
That kid has his taste. He's having fun. He's not bothering anybody.
He is bothering me. His shit is getting shoved down my face by all of his corporate sponsors.
That's your fault for not training your algorithm.
I did train my algorithm, so I don't see him anymore. So that's what was kind of funny about seeing him.
Now you're enjoying it the right way.
Okay. That does make... I do want to bring up one point with that, which was... So I just want to say one thing about Max Palmer is... Did you watch the Nike Quick Strike video?
I think I did.
Yeah.
When that...
Like last year.
Yeah, I think I watched that.
It's got Antonio Doral footage. It's got that little kid that skates for Violet now.
Antonio Doral, I don't care about anybody else. He's the best skateboarder right now.
I agree. I can agree with that. But Max does a trick in that Nike Quick Strike video. Where he front nose slides a bush. You know when they like manicure bushes and they make them square. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you mean. I remember that clip. That shit was nice.
That was like crazy because at this point it's like I felt like I had seen all the magic that Max Palmer has to offer, and then it's like, no, that fool just fucking skated a bush and not like.
But that's like Day One's song, man. Like,
similar.
But who else was it? Silas Baxter Neal was skating trees.
Yeah.
In Portland for one of his parts. It was amazing.
Yeah, tree skating is always a plus. Like, did you see that new Terry Funkhauser, a Tristan Funkhauser clip where he ollies from the bank into the tree?
I did see that. I love.
It's crazy, right?
Nature and.
That was crazy, but that's what I mean. Is like, so you mentioned Silas Baxter Neal. Shout out former Sodi Silas.
Oh, yeah.
But
I remember.
Yeah, but like the way when Max skates a plant, he does it in this way that nobody else has ever done. So again, that's why I will always be Team Max, and that's why when I see these, because that's the other thing you brought up, Day One Song, and I feel like that kid from Powell Peralta is like a watered down, less talented version of Day One Song.
Everybody is a watered down, less talented version of Day One Song. Can you switch tray flip, fakey Manny, fakey tray flip out?
I can't even manual, dude.
Right. How diluted in the waters of Day One Song are you?
Well, I'm a little older, so I have a different viewpoint on Day One Song because I remember when Day One. I remember the first time I remember when Love Child was a brand new video, and we were like, "Wow, this dude is crazy."
Yeah.
And he was and if you watch his Love Child part, there's nothing crazy. And the only thing crazy, there's nothing crazy now because all those tricks are done before. But it was the first hard flip I ever saw.
What was he, like 12 in that video or something?
No, he's probably like 15, 16, 17.
Okay.
But then fast forward to like the whole cheese and crackers era, because then he had Rodney versus Day One eras.
Oh, that was a pure time in life.
See, so I had tapped out at that point, like, because I was like,
how could you, man? Oh, God, bro, that was such a round, like, that's post round 3.
All that cheese and crackers stuff with Chris Haslam, I barely watched it.
But if you were smart enough around that time, they made it very accessible. If you had round 3 on DVD, if you clicked around the menu, you would find a random splatter, and it would have both Rodney and Day One video parts from round 1 and round 2 or something in the menus of the video.
That's cool, man. I love those old DVD Easter eggs, right?
Yeah, they're rare. Okay, all right. What's the next clip?
So there he is. He's rolling away. And Joe, let's listen to Joe for a second.
Here's another example of that. Jesse Alba and then this buff dude who I don't know.
Right here, pause it.
What's up?
He shouted, he wanted to seem cultured by shouting out Jesse Alba, but he's failed to address Jason.
Jason Bourne.
And Jason is a, NYC Chinatown legend. So I would like to give Jason the grace that Gifted Hater was not cultured enough to give.
It's good. We're IDing all these members of the New York City social world that Joa from his fucking Orange County bedroom, he has no idea about these people.
Nerd.
Shout out Jason. Oh, now they're at Philly at Love Park. He's having a drink of something, and Joe is very excited about the beverage.
Russian
Sorry.
vodka or something based off the red.
Yeah.
Have you skated this spot?
Okay, so actually I want to add I'll talk about both of these clips in one conversation. So the last clip, he gives the videographer credit for things that have already been established in times of old. Since when is a skateboarder drinking a 40 ounce, especially at Love Park of all places, a new thing? Come on, that's just Stevie Williams thing. Come on, give people credit.
Well, to be fair, I don't think you watched the fucking video, dude.
Also, Chad Muska. 40 ounce representation, liquor representation, B-roll. Perfect. Now,
Doof. Did you not fucking watch this? He's not drinking a 40, man.
The fucking vodka, liquor.
Yes, it's not a 40.
So the obscurity is part of the culture. See, this is what you're not. I have read this on multiple levels, man. Come on. Let's get right. You didn't think about this. This is the brown paper bag. It doesn't matter what's inside that brown paper bag.
Well, it matters to the Gifted Hater because he thinks it.
Conveyed. He's at Love Park drinking liquor, alcohol. It can only be assumed what is in that bag right there.
Well, it's a plastic vodka.
Well, you're old, not understanding that many different liquors were put in the plastic
based off the red cap. Looks like he didn't like that too much.
2010. So that could be OE, or that could be vodka.
It is vodka. I'm pretty sure it is vodka.
Out the plastic.
All right, let's not get stuck on like a fucking beverage choice.
Now this video part. Okay, this part of the video.
Have you skated that spot?
Yes, I have. It's a good spot on the way to other spots.
And you know this area here where it empties out into that street, that little micro street gap?
Micro street gap.
See on the screen, if you look on the screen, do you see my cursor?
Yeah, that's actually where I'm talking about. It goes to another spot.
Yeah, that's
right there?
Yeah. Did you ever do anything over that street gap?
Oh.
Yeah, I only ollied it.
Okay, I need to do a street gap.
What about this trick?
This is like a perfect. I feel like he could have done it better, but I think he rides very loose trucks, so that's as clean as that was probably going to look. Yeah,
it was a pretty good ollie up, and it's a really janky spot, right? Like like going there.
Smooth by New York standards. That brick wall has all the paint intact. That the wood panels on that mani pad are all flush. Mm-hmm. Come on.
What do you think of this front board popover?
I love a good front board popover, and that's like I can understand it conceptually, but visually that spot looks fucking scary.
It looks super scary. Imagine rolling up to that. Oh, fuck that.
Man, no way. I wouldn't even skate that. But that's the glory of Max Palmer. You would look at something and be like, I would not even put my board on that. So
yeah, he's a low impact skater, but he can get gnarly.
Look, Washington, D.C., the plaza across from Freedom that does not get the credit it deserves.
That was a D.C. spot?
Yeah, that's a D.C. spot. I apologize for the construction outside.
It's okay. What's that spot called?
I forget what it's called, but it's like a really good plaza. It looks, in my opinion, better than Freedom Plaza, but Freedom Plaza has all the fame.
You're failing Pookie right now.
Yeah.
You're failing Pookie right now. Is that his name, Pookie?
Oh, no. Pulaski
Pooch, you're failing Poochie right
Oh,
now.
I knows that, like that whole street I forget, I think it's like Pennsylvania Avenue is full of plazas that like at least two or three of them, in my opinion, look better and are more fun than Freedom Plaza.
All right, so that you're claiming that's better than Freedom Pulaski. Okay.
Better, but I prefer skating them.
Yeah.
I prefer to Freedom Plaza.
All right. And what do you think of this trick? The front side nose slide. I love it. You can see the truck wiggle.
Yeah, that's good. I love a good front nose. Like, I wish I could hold a front nose. That's one of the tricks I don't really hold very well.
One of the only tricks I have.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're a front noser.
That's all I got these ever. So, all right. So that was a cool trick. And typical, like a good.
Oh, yeah. Yo, shout out Joe, another front noser, notorious front noser.
Shout out Joe G.
Joe, yeah, bro. I've never seen a front nose on a mini ramp like that. That's fucking.
And his front. He's. Oh my God! Shout out Joe G.
All right. Let's stay on track. He's running it back. Let's see what he has to say, because I don't know why he's running it back so many times.
You land on the right part of the ground, and the whole clip just comes across as really satisfying. Boom. There you go. Kickflip, best kickflip.
Good kickflip. That spot, oh my God.
So here,
I love that spot.
I don't even know where that is. I'm assuming it's in Brooklyn.
No, that's in Manhattan. That's right on Houston, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. You know that big billboard where all of the Calvin Klein ads?
Yep. Broadway, and Houston.
Yeah, right. If you're walking more towards like what's that one avenue where West Fourth is? If you walk towards the direction where
Lafayette.
It's across the street from where the billboards are on the left side. And so I don't know if it's still there, but yeah, that's like a little transition wall with like he actually nose grinds what is meant to be the skate stopper, because I assume people have been wall riding that spot since the 90s.
It's funny because I assumed it was in Brooklyn because I've never really seen it, but it's probably a spot that I've walked past or skated past my whole life and just been like, I got nothing for that.
It definitely is, but that's why this clip is so good, because nobody really skates this spot. At least they haven't anymore, because it was skate stopped a long time ago.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is nuts. This blunt slide into the. Have you skated this spot? That's the courthouse in the Bronx.
No, I thought that was in DC. I think there's a DC spot that looks like that. I've never skated that.
Yeah, that's Yankee Stadium in the background right there.
Okay. I think the way that you don't go to Brooklyn, I never really went uptown.
Yeah, the Bronx is a pretty heavy destination. But shout out Lurker Lou. He did in his Lurkers 3-part, his ender was a switch big spin flip down the 8 set of stairs, because there's a 5 right there.
Uh-huh.
And then if you keep going, there's an 8. And that was his ender in his Lurkers part. Switch, backside, big spin flip.
Shout out Lurker Lou, man.
Yeah. And then to bring this back into the Gifted Hater, did you watch the Sci-Fi Fantasy Endless Beauty video?
That's one that I like to put things in the back of the noggin so that I can watch them when people are not talking about them. So that's still on the queue for me.
Well, check it out, because the opening part is the Gifted Hater. He has the first part in that video.
Okay.
And he does there's a couple clips in it which I found a little bit disappointing. If I were him, I would not have wanted them in my part as the opening part of a Sci-Fi Fantasy's first skate video. I would not have wanted a big spin flip down, I believe 6 stairs, isn't it?
I didn't watch it, but
yeah. So
I think he should express himself more creatively. So I agree with whatever he chooses to do actually in real life, and not behind
Oh, he's a ripping skater. I just thought it was funny that he's the skate critique guy, and he's got there was a shout out Frank of the Discord. Frank called him out for doing Joa Field is the gifted hater. So Joa does a crooked grind on a 2-stair ledge, and then does a dropout shove it to 50-50 grind on the bottom step.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty shit. And this guy in the Discord was talking shit about it, and then Joa told him he could never do it, and then this dude posted the video of himself doing it on like he made an obstacle at his DIY where so I don't know. More Discord drama for you to more Discord lore. So shout out to Frank for making that clip happen and calling out the Pale King and showing him that trick indeed sucked.
Damn right.
All right. So yeah, this drop in at the courthouse. Look how gnarly that is.
Yeah.
And what about
away from the wall?
And this next clip that's coming up is a famous one because of this line.
Two kickflips. And okay, I was expecting another kickflip.
Yeah, 2 kickflips.
3. If you do 2 kickflips, you should make it 3.
All right, but I mean it was a pretty good nose slide too, though, wasn't it?
Nose slide, but he's not lacking in front nose slides. But hey, it's Max.
Yeah, and that's one of the first times we've seen that, right, in like an actual skate video part, like two kind of like goofy tricks in a row, or not goofy, but just 2 kickflips in a row, right?
Yeah, right. I think it became more of a thing recently. If I remember correctly, I feel like the guy who brought it back was that German Korean kid that like does all that crazy shit down that stair set.
Oh, Versace plug.
Versace plug, yeah. He was doing I can't remember if he did like a kickflip down the set of stairs, a kickflip on flat, then he did like a double kickflip or some shit. Like he's just, I think it started coming back after that.
But Max probably really did it first, right?
I feel like it was Versace plug.
Okay, I love that. All right, Versace plug started off, and Max did his version of it for.
But no, I mean, I think Max and Versace plug are like they're both on the same wavelength when it comes to how they disobey the rules that skateboarders try to set for the sport.
Yeah, I'm a fan of both, and with me for Versace plug, just being an old head and someone who works in the fashion media world, when I saw the name Versace plug, I was immediately like eye rolling and being like, what the fuck is this moron talking about?
But yeah, no, it's
but he's grown on me a lot over the years. His footage is undeniably sick to me.
Yeah, that's a different conversation in my opinion for me. But yeah, that's later down the line. That'll be off topic. All right, what's up? I think a couple clips, a good fakie flip. A lot of people enjoy skating that spot. It looks like a good spot to look like you're going big, but it's actually really chill.
This little stair set?
Stair?
Yeah.
Flip 5 and then switch flip 3. Switch shove 3. That's like good. I love a good switch shove it. Switch shove it is one of the best tricks.
It is. I've been working on them a lot lately because I've still got this dream of landing a switch 360 flip before I die.
Oh man, bro, I've only done one a few times.
I hope I can say that soon.
Okay. I love that clip.
You ever skate those things? Those like little parking divider those little traffic dividers?
Yeah, when you're skating up Allen First Ave, it's fun to kind of pole jam them.
Yeah, because you pole jam them and it's like it just gives, but you still
you could just roll. You don't even have to jump. You could just pop on them and roll.
Yeah. Shout out to Brooklyn Banks.
Brooklyn Banks when it was still dirty.
Yep. Filthy. Looking filthy.
Yeah.
One of the another very humbling skate spot, right?
Yeah, that shit is scary in real life.
Yeah, it's just not easy. There is...
this... Top of it, and almost, I was like, nope, never again. That spot is fucking crazy. Over in, where is that?
Battery Park City?
Battery Park. Battery Park some of the best skate spots, in my opinion, that don't get touched that much.
Battery Park has always kind of been this like fool's gold of skate spots where it's like everything looks great, but then sometimes you can skate it for hours. Sometimes you get the boot in 3 seconds. Some of the spots look amazing, but then they actually suck when you're there. And this part is not even a spot, right? The part he's skating.
Not even a spot. That's just like those things aren't even well rideable if you don't have gravity on your side.
Yeah, so that's this kind of like fake stone.
And the roll up to that flat bar that he board slides is like very close to the rail. Like,
yeah.
He has much space to pop into that.
Yeah, and it looks like I think that thing is wooden as well.
But he also toe touches on the manual. I don't know. I would have redid that, sir.
You think he toe touches?
Toe touches.
Uh-oh.
I don't mean to be a wecker here, but
I don't see it. I think you're blind, Justice.
No. Before it was right when he landed into it. But yo, if you're gonna roll into that, I think the rules don't apply because that is fucked up.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see the position he's in, right? Like he's going. I mean,
I have really loose trucks in order for that to even make sense.
Yeah, or like those shark wheels. All right, let's look again. Oh yeah, I see the toe point. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. That's amazing. Like, ledges with bevels are always hard to slide on, but he probably has front nose slid the ledge with the least bevel of all time.
Yeah. I love that we're calling that a ledge.
I mean, bro, that's a ledge. We all know how it feels when you try to skate a curved ledge. Like with the curvy, like I can't nose slide that shit most of the time, and it feels like I'm about to die when I do lock into something.
Yeah, if we're gonna call this a ledge, this is the most mellow, widest arcing curved ledge of all time.
That's what I'm saying. He's got the record for like probably the biggest ledge ever, like, you know, in ratio to what actually qualifies a ledge.
Yeah. What do you think of this trick? Because this one blew a lot of minds.
That one is fucking crazy. And I don't know if I don't agree with setting up too much things at spots, but like, I hope that big piece of whatever that is was already laying there, and then they just laid the 2 pieces at the bottom. But, you know, with that, I mean, if you have the time, I guess, but.
Yeah, it's got like a homemade backyard mega ramp feel to it, but it's
That's one of my favorite ways to skate. If I got to roll over 3 signs to get to the spot, I love the feeling. It makes me feel like a Tonka truck.
Yeah, shout out the Tonka truck skaters. Yeah.
A lot of like grit. I like pulp. I like spots with pulp.
What's your favorite spot in Barcelona?
Sconce, baby.
Wow. Is it still holding up?
No, they just demolished it, but they're bringing it back apparently like it was in the 90s.
Okay.
So they're bringing back the fountain, the mani pads, the ledges on the back. I'm just sad that I don't get to skate it right now. I actually don't like Machpa that much, to be honest.
Yeah, Machpa's a polarizing spot for sure.
Yeah, I have mixed views of the situation that I plan on talking about in another in some my own personal podcast.
Wait, do you have Machpa drama going on?
It's not drama for anybody really. It's just like it's just an opinion and like an understanding of the situation at hand.
Yeah, is Peter still skating around there?
Peter, I am not, bro. I am like I see skateboarders and I sometimes pretend I do not skateboard. I'm the guy walking past the spot in mountain shoes, like, hey.
Gotcha.
But then I pull my board out and I just go. I love it. I love how he melts in this clip. Back to the video. Jaquan, one of the best spots I've ever been to in my life.
Really? That's one of your favorites?
I don't think I could really ever comfortably live in California, but that spot, I just had one of the best days and one of the best like times at that spot. Like that spot is beautiful. And to do that trick, what was that? Like a fakey ollie, fakey nose blunt, switch big spin out, or was that a fakey nose grind, switch big spin out?
He kind of nose grinded, but we didn't skate Jaquan when we went to California together, right?
to Jaquan on my first LA trip.
Okay.
Before we went to LA.
When we went, we skated the Courthouse, and we had the Venice skate park, right?
Yeah, that was actually one of the first times I touched the basketball in a very long time, and now I'm probably playing basketball more than I'm skating.
So those Venice basketball courts sparked it for you?
Yeah, I mean I think it was actually that clip that we filmed where you were like, yeah, just play with the bat. I was like, man, I haven't touched the basketball in a while, but like I filmed some clip, and the way the video came out, like I think that was like one of the best videos that did the best on my Instagram. Like a lot of people are like, well, I didn't know you could like play basketball, and I was like, bro, I haven't touched the basketball since I was a kid, and I mean now I'm actually playing like a lot. So that was like is it to what I've been doing.
Yeah, I see you balling on the gram. Man, I'm gonna have to go back through the archive and find that footage because I do remember. I know what you're talking about. I think we did some like kind of funny follow through where the ball swished, right?
Recently, if you don't find it and you can't find it, I'll probably find it. So
sick. Yeah, and that's when we skated the Courthouse and we saw Tom Asta, Kelly Hart, and
both really cool fucking dudes.
And what's his name?
T. Rogers, TJ Rogers, the legend.
Yeah, TJ Rogers gave me that wax up on the Crooked Grind.
Yeah, I love TJ Rogers.
You ever skate this spot, the Fountain on Canal Street?
I also feel like I saw somebody get like broke off there one time.
Have you ever tried to skate it though? Because I've never even. I've just looked at it. I'm just like, fuck that.
Ollie on it one time. I don't really like that spot.
It's terrible.
Also, time I went there was like poop close by the roll up. So I was like,
look at the skate spots, skate stoppers all over the ledge part. Like the parts of it that actually could be sort of good to skate, like you can't even skate.
I feel like I saw that kid Never Skimp do a really good line there.
Oh, nice.
That kid's fucking sick.
Shout out Brandon James, also another good basketball player.
Oh yeah, bro. He definitely looks like, I've never seen it, but he definitely looks like a kid that like uptown. He's like an uptown kid, right?
He's from the Bronx, yeah, Gun Hill Road.
Yeah, right. The Bronx has like a crazy culture with basketball. Like that's like, so he probably played basketball before he skated. Like, so I could see him being really good at basketball.
Yeah, he played a little college ball.
Okay, yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, shout out Nevaskimp if you're looking for a good follow. You know what though? Shout out Olympia brand, his clothing brand, born and built in the Bronx by Brandon James.
Okay, I need to follow that because I like whatever he does.
Oh my god, his old Instagram account used to be so sick. He used to it was just all Bronx antics. I felt like I was watching like a personalized version of World Star Hip Hop.
Right. Okay, what's Josiah saying? Because he keeps running this back, and I mean
everybody's smiling as usual.
Full cap firecracker.
Yeah, some sort of firecracker thing, right?
This is the spot I was talking about.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It's the spot he revisits in multiple videos.
And we love this part.
I mean, just does it perfectly.
I love the way they ended it. Actually, we don't see it here. Let's see. So this is the nose grind up. There's so much trash everywhere.
This is one of the reasons I like Max. This
chaos, 100%. Perfectly executed nose grind pop. Probably something that's easy to
how he just like pops like twink,
it's
little
grind and transferring
crazy.
Your momentum from this angle to a downward angle like that. I mean, that is really, really, really fucking hard.
This is what I call an ASMR spot. Like, anytime you can skate a spot with, like, diamond cut, like, the texture of that, like, oh, my God, that's just, like, make your dick hard.
It is nice. And then, speaking of getting your dick hard, how about this? Ding.
Oh. No. But it's like, but I do agree that it's like one of the best like video fade.
Great filming, great like, editing, great.
I love that they just stopped the video. Like, and it's like this is perfect because this is why Max the books right now have professional skateboarding. Like they're experiencing a version of professional skateboarding as it was meant to be. Like certain players in the NBA, they are only few players are experiencing defense the way it was in like the 70s and 80s with people punching on you and scratching you. Mags, maybe like Kramer, are both in this pocket of professional skateboarding where they don't have to operate online and their fans love them so much. Oh, also, Jake, what's the dude? Jake from Quasi.
Bob?
No, Jake. No. Who's the guy, bro? You know.
The guy with the pants? The denim dude?
Always does Wallies and he wears Converses. He's on Quasi.
Quasi, I know that guy. Bobby DeKaiser.
No.
And Gilbert Crockett.
No, he brought back the Wally wave. He also was on. He was the other guy that got on with Gilbert Crockett in Alien Workshop. Don't make me. But yeah, those guys, they have a perfect professional skateboarding experience because their fans just love them and will always seek them out. And they can just do other things outside of skateboarding and do their skateboarding. And their skateboarding is the only thing that really makes it online. So now they have like a magnetism that their fans really love. And that's like the only good way to be a pro, I feel like, rather than like having to do like social media shit for Nike. And also he skates for Nike, if I'm not mistaken. So he skates for Nike without really having to do like Nike athlete shit, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, another interesting thing that I learned through Joa was, I mean, I know Max Palmer went to Parsons for art. I thought he did like studio installation art, but Joa Field was in Salt Lake City, Utah over the summer, and he posted some photos and videos that are some photos from a museum that he went to that had a Max Palmer sculpture installation up.
Okay.
So
all right.
That's a pretty cool thing about Max as well, that like, you know, fast forward to today, Max Palmer is a sculptor whose work is sitting in museums.
Hell yeah. That's also like, that's the perfect professional. I like when skateboarders do things outside of skateboarding. That's like, I love to see it.
Yeah, and especially when they do it at a high level to get into a fucking museum, right? I mean, like, that's what's fun. But that's one of the things I think a lot of people miss about Gifted Hater is they kind of write him off as some sort of thing that they don't like because he's this kind of little annoying looking little YouTube boy, right?
Yeah, he looks like the kid. I was thinking about this as I watched it. He looks like the annoying motherfucker from Polar Express. Grew up and started skateboarding. And he sounds like him as well. So this is what you have to take into account when becoming a fan of Gifted Hater is that he is that child.
I think there's...
Polar.
Yes. I haven't seen... I gotta watch the movie again and to see who you're talking about.
What I'm talking about.
So I appreciate that you're giving me a visual to put with it.
It is coming up, so you have all the reason in the world to watch that movie.
That's true. My kid does like that movie, and we watch it in French because I'm still trying to pass my language test.
I watch it in English to get the understanding of the character that I'm telling you, because I'm sure they have a different voice actor. I'm gonna watch.
J'ai regardé dans le français. J'ai vu la vidéo de cet caractère. Okay, parler en français. Okay, so I just said I'm gonna watch it in French. I'm gonna send you a little video of the kid talking in French.
Okay, damn right.
How's your Spanish going?
Es poco a poco, no está mal. Siempre estoy aprendiendo y tratando otras cosas. No. Poco a poco.
Sounds bueno to me.
Yeah, trying my best. Por esfuerzo.
Yeah. So that's the thing I like to say. Like I said, Joa taught me. If I hadn't been, you know, watching Joa's content, I wouldn't know about the fact that Max Palmer's in a museum. You know, I would. So I will say to you, Doof, as someone who isn't a fan of his content, don't judge everything by this one video I made you watch. Like, take a look at some of his recent uploads. I think you'll find something interesting out of him.
Oh, I'm actually very familiar. I was watching his thing for a while. I actually really enjoyed, like, I don't get me wrong, because the way I started, I was like, I love to see him dip his toes in the waters of positivity. But what if you, I don't know who your fans are here, but if you are somebody who is familiar with me and especially my music in another field, you know very well I am a hate connoisseur. I just so happen to be a gifted hater myself. I really enjoyed his coverage of the Elijah Burrell and Austin Gillette beef. He was actually the main source I had to understand what was going on with
We just covered that first Elijah Burrell hit piece on the last. It's one of the previous episodes of Good Morning General Chat. You can find that. It's the episode with different name. But what about any of his recent content? Did you watch the coffee spill one?
I think I already I stopped watching Gifted Hater and the Nine Club at probably the same time.
Okay, fuck the Nine Club. If you're ever bored, if you ever want to just watch something on and have a laugh, watch any of his videos from the last 2 years. He's really evolved as an artist. His uploads are like hilarious. His Paul Rodriguez takedowns are fucking funny as shit.
I agree with the Paul Rodriguez disrespect, and I feel like anybody who does it should be dumped into a trash can, as all nerds should be.
I think he might change your mind if you watch some of his most recent stuff, because Paul Rodriguez is. I
don't joke about our father, Paul Rodriguez, now.
Paul Rodriguez is not aging gracefully. His transformation to old head is pretty fucking pathetic, in my opinion.
I do not agree.
Well, Primitive was the first company to kind of really start snubbing skate shops by doing online subscription basis for your skate products. So I will say fuck Paul Rodriguez for putting skate shops out of business.
While I have a platform, I will say fuck a lot of skate shops out there, because sometimes they create this layer of exclusivity that should not be afforded to skateboarding. Again, we're all adults playing with toys. So if you create your skate shop and you want it to be this line of superiority to make it seem like you are the gateway to becoming a legitimate skateboarder, go fuck yourself, and I will go buy a fucking shop deck from Skate Warehouse before I support some of this bullshit you guys are doing.
All right, this we need to get on. We need to talk about this later, because you're bringing up a perspective that a lot of people don't think about, is that skate shops do have a long, dirty history of really creepy fucking shit.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that in another episode.
All right, do you want to do any shout-outs? Doof, why don't you quickly shout out where people can listen to your music or some of your projects that you think that are that you're specifically proud of for people to check out?
And yeah, I have a couple projects with my homie Uncle Tim from the UK. Shouts out Uncle Tim. It's the Uncle Doofus series. So it's Bulletproof Cufflinks, Hood Rat Noir, Swamp Funk. Those are all out. Bandcamp, safedoofus.bandcamp.com. I'm sure you go to the Instagram. I have links to everything there. I have an album with August Fanon on the way called Brass Tacks. I also have my own self-produced music. And I'm working on my own, little podcast media share information space called Young Old Head. We don't have many followers right now, but it's on Instagram, youngoldhead.bcn.com. And that's young with a U and no O, youngoldhead.bcn. And it'll be me and another, young old person talking about life and sort of bridging like intergenerational gaps. I'm getting 30, but I've been the youngest child my whole life. So I like to explore the world as I see it and share with other old people and other people that are aging. So I feel like I have broad horizons. Shout
out Doof and one of my favorite family photos of all time. I'm gonna use that as the JPEG for this episode.
The one with the dogs?
No, the one of like you and your sisters all dressed up.
Okay, I'm with that. I love that.
I love that photo, Doof. That's like so. Thanks for
my mom for for being like one of the best documenters of life.
One of the best photos I've ever seen. Usually I use a clip from the Gifted Haters video here, but I think for you, let's keep it real and give everybody a taste of what Doof's been working with since he was a young seed. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. I'm going to link to all that. I'll have my intern link to all your channels in the description of this podcast so people can find it for themselves.
All right, man. Well, if there's, let me know if there's another conversation you want to have. I really enjoy it. Take care of yourself, brother.
Thanks, Doof. You too. I just want to shout out a couple people myself. I want to shout out Dumplings917 for checking in on me after my Discord drama. Shout out Sammy Baked. Shout out Frank. Shout out the Detrimentalist. And I hope we get all this stuff sorted out in the Discord and it becomes a place where people can still feel comfortable to say whatever the fuck they want to say without fear of being canceled by the fucking by Neo.
Yeah. Brother.
All right, thanks, Doof. Enjoy your day.
Bro, much love, man. Talk to you soon.
Put it in the books.